Hey, alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. And today, well, before we start, free my guy Pavle. He didn't do nothing wrong. Telegram is just software. I don't know why he was arrested in France, but free him, man. World is a crazy place, so everyone stay safe. Anyways, without further ado, let's talk about the coin today, and that is Render. Full disclosure, again, I'll always say this: if I own a coin or not, I own Render. I have been owning it for quite some time, so I'm obviously I'm a little bit biased, but I do like it, and I think it's a good coin. Anyways, let's get right into it. So Render right now is at $2.4 billion in market cap. Volume is in the 50s. Circulating supply is 392 million, with a max supply of 644 million. It is a inflationary token, and inflation has gone up quite a bit. We'll see that in the tokenomics later. That's the only thing I kind of didn't like when I was doing like this research, but I thought it was deflationary at first when I started buying it, and now it's like inflationary. And they did this whole like migration to Solana from Ethereum, and they rebranded it and whatnot. So we're gonna get right into that. It's had a amazing price action actually. It was almost like $1 like last year. It's gone up 324% from last year, and from the start of the year was about like $4, and now it's $6. So it's had a good run. All time, it was really cheap. Even like even 2022, it was almost like 5 cents, and now it's $6. So almost 16,000%. Hopefully you guys can't hear that plane. The all-time high was recently. It was about $13 in March, and from the all-time low is up almost 17,000%. So great coin if you got in early. I am jealous, but obviously I want everyone to win. So we see the token unlocks here. There's a lot that is untracked. I don't know why that is, but they have some. Here's the token allocation. So escrow for partners, for the public and private sale, 10% for inflation, and 3 of escrow for subsequent distribution. And the token unlocks don't finish until 2029, which I don't like, but there's unlocks like every month, and this says deflationary unlock, inflation, blah, blah. So more coins needs to like come into the ecosystem, obviously, as more people use the product. So that's completely normal. But I also like this, that they don't have a lot, like all the other coins that we see have like 30 things that they have. This is pretty straight and simple, so we'll read everything. Render Network is a leading provider of decentralized GPUs based rendering solutions, revolutionizing the digital creation process. The network connects node operators looking to monetize their idle GPU compute power with artists looking to scale intensive 3D rendering work and applications to the cloud. Through a decentralized peer-to-peer network, the Render network achieves unprecedented levels of scale, speed, and economic efficiency. On top of decentralized GPU computing power, Render provides a platform for artists and developers to build services and applications for the emerging digital economy. So how does Render work? The Render network is a leading decentralized platform for applications ranging from 3D rendering to machine learning and generative AI. The network connects nodes operators looking to monetize their idle GPU compute power with artists and developers looking to scale intensive 3D rendering work and machine learning applications on the cloud. This is kind of the same. So, conceived in 2019 by Otoy, I think it's Otoy, sorry. CEO Jules Urbach, and launched in 2017. Render held its first public token sale in October of the same year. So, in March 2023, Render community voted on RMP002 Layer 1 network expansion to upgrade from Render, so RNDR, ETH to just like Render, Solana for faster speeds, and to join other leading DePIN projects. So it's like Render looks like it's like an AI slash DePIN, which those are like the hottest topics out there this year. And this guy Jules, he is kind of a genius. Was born and raised in the French countryside west of Paris near Versailles until age 9, when he moved to LA. In LA, he attended Harvard Westlake High School before being accepted to Harvard University. He decided to defer his acceptance to Harvard to go make video games. He made his first game, Hellcat. I never heard about it, but it came out in like 1993. And then he went on to like do other stuff. So this is him. They have this is everything I was doing. So Render and the compute price of pricing of the compute work. So this is kind of their pricing. Euro per 200 OBH, Octane bench hours. So they're divided into tiers, and I'm not a computing expert. I don't know if this is expensive or not. I'm just showing you guys the cost. I'm not an expert on this, but if anyone does use it, please let me know. Obviously, I like to invest in stuff I do know, but you'll see in the video. So they also work with Cinema 4D and Render Network. So this is kind of like everything that they kind of do. And their website. So their website it's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. Their foundation website, I think, it's a little bit better. And they have this video that I'll play now for you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. Let's see.
Hi, this is Jules Urbach, CEO of Otoy. Otoy's been at the forefront of GPU rendering for almost a decade now. Our product, Octane Render, was one of the first GPU renders to provide cinematic realism to film jobs and television. Today, it's used in productions like the opening of Westworld, and it's also now a big part of video game development, especially for AR and VR. Octane's a very special GPU software. There's really no limit to the amount of compute power and render power that you can throw behind a render job with our software. Our idea is that at a certain point, scaling GPU rendering power is too difficult. Rendering locally on a network and even in the cloud just hit a wall. It's impossible to leverage all of the GPUs in the world efficiently without some sort of decentralized system that allows that to be tracked and managed. Today, we're very proud to introduce the Render Token, which is a ERC20 token that's based on the Ethereum blockchain. This token will allow anyone to participate in render jobs and be rewarded with render tokens that they can cash in. Everyone creating renders and creating content through this system has authorship and chain of title established on the blockchain permanently. Our goal is not only to create a distributed peer-to-peer network of unlimited rendering power, but also to have a marketplace where services and assets and even modules built on the rendering network can be distributed and shared and monetized by everyone. There's nothing that's going to be rendered through the render token that isn't coming from artistic or creative intent. That's the whole point of the service. So there's a lot that can be done beyond just creating great artwork and media or even video games with this technology. There's scientific simulations, light leaking simulations for architecture that can be built inside of the rendering system. And this means that you can actually perform render jobs that are useful for the sciences and for research and get rewarded at the same time. This is a great use of the blockchain and of everyone's GPU power. Our vision as a company has been to democratize compute and rendering power, and this is one of the best ways to do it. Please visit us for more progress updates on rendertoken.com and on our social media links below. We're incredibly excited about this service, and we hope you are too. Thank you so much. This is Jules Urbach signing off.
So that's them. They say our virtual world is evolving at breakneck speed. Authoring and publishing state-of-the-art graphics is an immense challenge that is growing each day. The future demand for advanced rendering will lead to even more complexity and require higher resolutions and more interactivity. So that's kind of what they try to resolve. So the use cases are for media, industry, augmented reality, mixed reality, gaming, medical, virtual reality, like basically everything that the world is like moving to do. Let's go over their tokenomics real quick. This is their ETH render. Decentralized scorecard is 26%, so pretty okay. Holders are their wormholes. So I think it's the coins that they're like passing on. KuCoin still has quite a few amount, and then here's their Solana. So Binance, they just listed on Binance recently. So Binance, as always, is at the forefront of all these coins. I have something in my eye and it really bothers me, but sorry if I'm blinking a lot. So here's some network updates. So totals frame render 36 million. Latest node operator reward 21,000. Damn, that guy got paid. Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ. So total nodes since exception 5,600. I swear to God, this is the first time I hear all these things. Sorry about that. As you can see, I'm not in my house. I'm at my mom's house celebrating her birthday. So emission schedule is here. The emission and burns. So more is emitted than burn. That's what kind of creates the inflation. So how much it has burn accumulated, the mint, the amount of burned. Everything is kind of here. Everything looks good. Render holders 43,000, which to be honest, I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but I guess not. So top render accounts 58 million. Let's see who that is. 58. A lot of this stuff is not updated, or maybe. Oh, it's 58 million in render. So 58. 50. None of these. Just know, if you guys want to look up all these accounts on take a screenshot or just pause the video and look it up. So upgrade the network, rendernetwork.com. So if you have the render underneath, you can connect it here and then go on Solana and kind of like just change it if you want. I recommend you to do it. I couldn't really find much of like the revenue and like how much they're doing, but I did find that they have 4 clients that we'll go over. Here they kind of talk about them. Where was it? No. Team. I am going crazy because I could have sworn I had it. But they are working with Octane, Beam, IONet, and Fed ML. So the production AI platform for federated learning at scale. IO.net, I've seen them. I haven't researched them, but people definitely have talked about this before. IO.net, and I know it's a coin too. This one is beam.cloud. So run any AM artificial intelligence ML workload here. And I had an account, like I made an account obviously to kind of like see what they have to offer, but it kind of like talked about the cost and everything. But like I said, I'm not an expert on any of these things. So and it says there are no overnight successes. Platformization tends to happen in years 5 to 10 of scaling at global decentralized networks. Basically just saying that it's gonna take a while for all these things to kind of like reach their full potential. So that is Render. They also have like a lot of partnerships with kind of like everyone in the space. Really mad that I can't. This Jennifer Zhu Scott, she's a member of the World Economic Forum. So take it with a grain of salt. I don't know what she might be doing there, if that is good or not. I'm not gonna speak on it, but just wanted to let you guys know what WEF meant. So yeah, that's about it. I think. Oh, I forgot to go this, like, address by holding, and then Wales holding, and address by time held. So quite a few holders, a lot of cruisers, which I kind of didn't expect, but a lot of cruisers. So a Render is also going to be talking at like a AI convention. Maybe I could find it here. IBC. Let me see if it's this. So I think it's this convention that they're gonna be speaking at. But there's like catalysts for Render and other AI coins. And especially Nvidia has earnings sometime soon. And when Nvidia runs, this runs, like, people are calling this like the Nvidia of crypto. I personally is like I don't like to compare, because I think they kind of do like different stuff, and Nvidia needs Render and Render kind of needs Nvidia in a way. So take it with a grain of salt. I do think that there's enough for like everyone to eat in this like rendering space. Like, everyone's gonna need like 3D machines or virtual reality or augmented reality or everything. So there's like there doesn't have to be one big leader. Like, everyone can kind of win in this. It has run up like quite a bit, in my opinion, but I think there's still like a lot of potential here. This is like a coin I'm probably gonna hold for like at least until next year to see what everything does. But Nvidia is the hottest stock out there, and if Nvidia does good, I think everything else is gonna do good. So that's kind of how I'm playing it. I think it's definitely gonna be in the top 50, top 30 sometime soon. Is it better than BitTensor? I don't know. Like I said, everyone can kind of eat in this. Definitely see it at least being of how is the market cap here? 4 billion. So definitely at least at 3 billion. Looks like it's shooting up again. Like, it went down to 1 and shot back up in a matter of weeks. So intrigued to your thoughts. Please let me know what you think about everything. Sorry for all the like crickets and whatever, but anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.